Well, they're the same colors.
No, we
kind
got
of.
it.
No,
We got it.
it's
Marlins and Braves.
there we go. Yeah.
That's where we're going. All right, Marlins and Braves. The Bravos a $1.40 favorite. If you like the Marlins, plus 125 total in this game is 8. Trevor Rogers going for the Marlins today, and Kyle Wright for Atlanta. Jeff, thoughts on this game today?
Yeah, so I got a little bit better price on this one with Miami. You hate to see this one, TC, but this one opened 170. It's been all the way down to 140. Smart people are taking the Marlins, and no offense, square people are taking Atlanta. And I'm going to tell you right now, Kyle Wright has completely mystified Major League Baseball through 2 games, but he hasn't mystified me. This guy's he's no good. He's a clown. He's not any good. He's had 2 good starts, and I think he's kind of pulled the wool over some people's eyes. Long term, he is going to get destroyed. You look at his career ERA at 6 in 23 games. His WHIP is almost 1.6. He's just not been real effective. I'm not going to let a game or 2 really cloud my judgment. At the end of the day, Trevor Rogers, look, I'm not going to tell you he's been good, but it's only been, 10 innings? I feel like he's maybe a little bit better than what he's pitched. Plus, you look at this number, I mean, it just seems like people are looking at this matchup saying Trevor Rogers sucks and Wright's good. I don't believe that. I don't believe either side. I also will tell you that I think this Marlins team, I'll keep saying I think they're scrappy. I keep saying they're tough. Plus, the line screams Miami. So I'm going to take Miami here, plus 125. I just don't think Wright's very good. I think his long-term numbers have pretty much shown that.
All right, Jeff, you and I are going to be on the opposite sides of this game. I think Kyle Wright right now, he's the ace of this staff. And you could say that he's not any good or, again, I'm going by what my eyes have seen. This guy has 15 strikeouts. He has 1 walk.
Fair enough.
He's legitimately the best pitcher the Braves have. I think the Braves bats are starting to come alive a little bit here as well, too. And for me, this is definitely a play against Rogers. I mean, this Hammenegger is terrible. He's had 2 bad starts. We know his ERA is over 12. I mean, this guy's give up 9 earned runs in his first 2 starts.
Yeah,
I
but
want
TC,
no part of this lollipop left-hander. This guy stinks, Jeff. He stinks.
I'm not going to disagree with anything on Rogers. You're not wrong there. But I guess my question would be the consummate question that really matters here is, then why is the line plummeted 30, 40 cents? I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And for me, I think as a gambler, particularly early, I'm always, plus, again, I've said before, I like Miami as a team. I like their lineup. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And that's the $1 million thing. Why is the line drop 40 cents if Kyle Wright's so good? I think long term, I don't think his numbers are sustainable. And as we know, I don't think Trevor Rogers is this bad. But you're right. I mean, he's not been great. Let's just hope that he can give him 5 innings and we can win here with the bullpens.
Yeah. And the thing about it is I don't get caught up in the line movement and this and that. Okay. I mean, that's the quote unquote sharp guys. But again, most of those guys are analytical guys or whatever. The only reason a line should be coming down.
Are you saying the analytical guys aren't sharp?
I'm saying the analytical guys, no disrespect to the analytical guys, but the analytical guys do not basically play with the mindset of a manager when you're setting a lineup. And again, it's more the eye test. I think Jeff and I we play more with the eye test and this and that, where again, we're looking at the players, we're looking at matchups, we're looking at those type of things. And again, I think a lot of the analytical guys will go ahead and look at what Jeff talked about with Wright. But what I've seen with Wright, and again, here's the point, Mark. You mentioned earlier in the show, you said you don't think long-term Wright is a guy because you're thinking so you don't want to play him. But for me, I can only go by how he's performed thus far and then look at this matchup. Okay? He's not going up against a powerhouse lineup here. He's going against a Miami Marlins team. And I had the Marlins yesterday. The only reason I bet them, I think I mentioned on the show, I'm probably not going to get in the habit of betting the Marlins, but it was a great spot for them yesterday against a bad pitcher in a good spot on a getaway day for the Cardinals. Now I get back to Wright. He's at home here. I think he matches up very well with these hitters, a bunch of free swinging hitters. I mean, you look at this lineup here. Aguilar is batting 171. Soler is 143. These are the 2 guys that are the heart of their order. They're their best hitters. I want no part of Miami, and I don't know why the line is moving down, unless there's an injury or something of that nature that we don't know. That's the only reason. But
no, because the Marlins are going to win.
No, it's because of the non-sharp analytical guys. That's why it's moving, because the non-sharp analytical guys are moving it. But look.
I know a lot who the sharp guys are, and they've never played a sport in their life. They've never managed. They're just numbers guys, and they jump on games because they're moving. Again, I see them every day here. So again, no disrespect. Everyone has different ways of handicapping, but I don't get caught up. I'm not going to get off of a game because it's going in my favor. So again, the Braves could lose this game. That's okay. Kyle Wright could blow up, but I'm going to handicap it off what my eyes and numbers look like up until this point in time. That's all.
Yeah, no, I mean, TC, I used to have that approach as well. And I'm kind of like, you kind of want to do your own handicap and stay away from the line movement. But I found over the years that it's
all that matters.
Well, I don't think it's all that matters.
He grew up,
no. But I don't think it's all that matters. But I think it's something that you have to take a look at, particularly if you have a large body of work where when the line moves towards your number, you perform better from an ROI standpoint than when the line moves against you. So for me, yeah, I look at it. I like it when it moves towards my number, but I don't think it's everything. And then there'll be plays that I'll make that the line will move against me, and there'll be plays that I'll win when the line moves against me. Just like there'll be plays that I'll lose when the line moves against me too. So I think it's something. It's just another element that you have to, in my opinion, have to take account for. So I don't think it's like what Jeff said. It's everything. Line movement's everything. But I don't think it's what TC said. It doesn't matter. I think you have to factor that into your handicap. Now, talking specifically about this game, and this is why I'm conflicted about it, because if you go to BaseWinner.com, the number 4 pitcher in baseball, Kyle Wright, from the BaseWinner ERA. So good strikeout rate, good walk rate, good ground ball rate. Those are the components that make up that ERA. It's a 2.15. between Rodon and Ohtani. So the question is Wright as good as Ohtani or Rodon? And my answer is no. And the reason I say this is because long-term projections don't support that. Long-term projections support about a league average pitcher, and that's really where I'm going to price Kyle Wright at in this particular spot. Now, there's the current form is concerning, and that's why I'm not playing the Marlins. But I looked hard at the Marlins. My model has it priced at -105, so that would indicate value on the Marlins. And I look at these guys' stuff, and one of the things to support Kyle Wright, he does have a little bit of an increase in his velocity. It's crept up about a point and a half, or a mile per hour and a half, if you will. You look at Stuff Plus on these guys, 58% each guy, so they're better than league average there. But it's a conflicting game for me. If I had to play it, I would play Miami, though.
Okay, there we go. We hit all sides of the gamut there, guys. Appreciate that. Lock me in for the Atlanta Braves. I will play the Braves here today at -140. Jeff is going to take the dog at plus money at +125. So we'll see how this one shakes out at Atlanta a little bit later on.